Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. We got new train support finally. I'm gonna be looking at it real quick. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am not holding up. First off, we got this runaway rail car flying up Pegasus. Very nice monster, level 4th machine, 1800 attack and 1000 defense. A normal or special summoned. You can target an earth machine in the graveyard except for itself. Special summon it in defense with effects negated. And you can target a face-up monster you control. Then the levels of both that monster and this card becomes the same as the current level of one of those monsters. And you got to declare an attack this turn, except with exceeds, blah, 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 who cares. This is the recovery that trains have always wanted. So that's really the biggest weakness of trains is once the monsters start leaving the field, it's hard to come back. This thing gives them a bit of recovery, and it allows them to go to more exceed places, which is exactly what you want to do with trains in the first place. The only thing I would, not exactly like about this card is that it is level 4 instead of like just a rank or a level 10 monster, I should say. But, this works just fine with me. I can definitely see this card being used in a train deck at a minimum of 2, possibly a 3 of. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to experiment with that one a little bit. But yeah, at least a 2 for this runaway rail car is actually very nice. I do very much appreciate that Konami made this card, and I'm definitely going to get this when it comes out in the TCG. Next up, we've got Speedy Express Bullet Liner, who is a level 10, 3000 attack, 0 defense train monster. He cannot declare an attack unless you send 2 other cards you control to the graveyard. This is a terrible effect. Obviously, you're going to try to negate this with a Forbidden Chalice or some such, but that's not important. What is important is the rest of the effect. If all the monsters you control are Earth Machine monsters, minimum of 1, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, target a machine monster in the graveyard except itself, add it to your hand. This is basically your alternate to Derek Crane, even though it's not as good as Derek Crane, obviously. It is still an alternate to Derek Crane. And it does give you some recovery, but since it's only 1 effect per turn, it's not a great, recovery tool. Basically, all it is another rank 10 fodder train, and so maybe a 1 of. I don't really see this card being used as much as Derek Crane. Derek Crane is still objectively better because it has the detach effect and all that. So, we'll see how that one goes. I mean, definitely still not Express Knight is the playmaker. I would have liked another level 10 train that you could special summon from your hand. That's what I was hoping for with Pegasus, but regardless, Pegasus is alright. You still need Night Express at 3. It would have been nice, something else to complement it, but whatever. Next, we got Urgent Schedule. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, so this is definitely a go second sort of thing usually, special summon a level 4 or lower Earth Machine and a level 5 or higher Earth Machine from the deck in defense mode, effects negated. Why though? I mean, if they had a link for trains, which I came up with a long time ago, here they are on the screen, then this would actually make a bit of sense, but there isn't. I mean, if anything, you could maybe make a Mrs. Radiant or something, and then you can summon a flying rail car Pegasus, bring back the level 5 or higher train you sent, and then make a Dora or such. I mean, it's something. It's not good, but it's something. You cannot declare a text turn you activate this effect, except with the machine monsters. Again, this makes sense because it's all about the machines and all that. If this set card is sent to the graveyard from the field, by you or opponent, mind you, you can add a level 10 machine from deck to hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. So it's basically just more searching, which is something trains love to do. I mean, the field spell is nice, but it doesn't search everything all the time. Or rather, you wish it would, but sometimes it doesn't show. This is basically your alternate to the field spell if you don't have the field spell. But again, it requires it to leave the field. I mean, there's plenty of ways you can do that. It's certainly something that could be used. It might be used. I'm sure there's some crazy combo someone will come up with using Urgent Schedule. So, there you go. Now let's talk about the big boss. Superdreadnaught Rail Cannon Juggernaut Liebe. Liebe. This is I mean, for one thing, let's look at the art on this thing. It's a fucking. Not only is it Goose or not only is this Dora, It's also a battleship. Alright, this totally makes up for that rank 4 train boat thing. Okay, so this monster requiring 3 level 11 monsters, this having 4,000 attack and defense, mind you. Once per turn, you can also exceed summon this Superdreadnaught rail cannon juggernaught Liebe by using a rank 10 machine exceed you control as material. Transfer the materials to this card. Once per turn, you can attach a material. This card gains 2,000 attack and defense, and you cannot declare an attack for the rest of the turn except with this card. So it's a 4,000 that goes to 6,000, and it beats Toby the Lightning. I like a lot. But what else? There's more. This card can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase, up to the number of materials plus 1. So you summon Dora, that's 3, and then you overlay into this thing, detach 1, so Liebe will have 2 materials. So that you have a 6,000 beater that can attack 3 times. I mean, if your opponent has plenty of monsters, then this is possibly an OTK enabler. Depends on, obviously what monsters they have. The only problem I have with Liebe is that he does not have any sort of inherent protection. A bit of inherent protection would be nice. Just something small, like non-targeting or something. I mean, if it was just plain old unaffected, it would be too strong, obviously. I mean, if it just inherited Dora's impenetrability, I just think it would have been nice to have some sort of defense on this card. Because he's a really nice card. And I would definitely going to run a couple of these in my deck. So, there you go with card talks. I think I've said all that needs to be said. A lot of people have already done the trains already, and it's because YGO Pro's slow to upload sometimes. But thank you for watching this newest episode of Card Talks. Next episode is going to be, who knows? But I do knows. I'm getting ready for my 200th episode's subscriber special, and I'll be hoping to see you guys there. Do let me know in the comments what you think of the new railway support. Are you going to get these when they come out in the TCG and all that good stuff? And you guys have yourselves a grand old day. Later, everybody.